Today's episode of the Hearts of Gold podcast, I get to interview my dad, Todd DeVoll, who is very active in our community. He does many different things, the most recent of which is he started a one-man band called Entertainment 180, and I can't wait to share a little bit about that. We talk about his childhood, his parents, what got him into music, the family band Feedbac, all of those really great things. I cannot wait for you to dive into this episode with us today. But before we do that, if you could just like and subscribe to this podcast, that means so much to us. We see every subscribe that comes through and every like, and we respond to every comment. We would love for you to join us here weekly as we continue to grow this podcast. Until then, join us today on the Hearts of Gold podcast.
Just really a heart of gold.
I mean, she's tough, but she has a heart of gold.
I'm a problem solver and I have a heart of gold. Thank you, James.
See, ladies, a heart of gold.
But I know you have a heart of gold and have done many good deeds.
You've been most helpful.
Yeah, that's me. Heart of gold.
You have a heart of gold.
18 karat.
Hello and welcome to the Hearts of Gold podcast. I am so excited for today's guest because we have none other than my dad here in the studio today. My father, my parental, my dad is here. So I'm so excited to get to share my dad with you today. I'm really excited. So I'm just going to read a little bit about him. It's nothing super formal, but I'm proud to have my parents here, both of them here in the studio with me. And so I'm just going to get to share a little bit about my dad. So just as far as business goes or professional life, my dad, which I should say his name is Todd DeVoll. Todd is that feels weird to say your name like that. Yeah, that feels weird. So, my dad is the director of imaging at Oroville Hospital and has been for 29 years, which is just wild to me. He has been in a family band, maybe you've seen them around town, called Feedbac for 46 years, I think is what we kind of have come to in our math. And then has also been kind of in this new endeavor, Entertainment 180, since 2015, which is actually over 10 years you've been doing it, but has really kind of got into it in the last few years. And then lastly, he's been my dad my whole life. So welcome to the podcast. I'm so excited to have you, Dad.
Thank you.
Yay, thanks for saying yes to video podcast, because it's kind of, we talk about this, but James, when I said I wanted to do a podcast, I wanted it to just be audio, and then James was like, "No, it needs to be YouTube." But you're a YouTuber, so like you watch a lot of YouTube.
Watch
videos,
YouTube.
So.
I don't have I don't really have a channel, but
Yeah,
and it's funny. I get a lot of people I run across say, "Oh, you're Erin's dad." So there you go.
Hey, we'll take it. No, I love it. Well, okay, so on this, this is gonna be for me. I'm interviewing my dad, so this feels a little weird for me. So I've got like my podcast voice on and everything, but at the same time, I'm excited to get to know more about you and to have the world know, all 62 subscribers that we have, which is pretty awesome.
That's cool. I'm one of them. So.
Yes. But I want them to know, our viewers, more about you. And so we're going to start here with our golden beginnings. And so golden beginnings is like life before Oroville. Did you have a life before Oroville? Did you always live here? Did you have parents, siblings, all of that stuff? Did you grow up here?
Yes, I grew up here. So born here, and I guess we moved away like when I was 2 years old. I don't remember it. So, but yeah, all I can remember is being here in Oroville. And in fact, Lucky and I bought a house just around the corner from where I grew up. So,
Oh, that's right.
yeah. So I've been in the same spot for 63 years, basically. Yeah.
I grew up there too.
Yeah.
I love it. That's one thing that I remember growing up. I would talk to a lot of friends in school, and they had always moved. Like they were like, oh, we moved from this apartment, or we moved to this house, or I moved here from this city or whatever. And I'd always be like, it was such a foreign concept to me of moving when you're little. And so I don't know. I am appreciative that I've lived in that house for that long.
It's not the same house, remember? It's gotten bigger.
No,
Yeah.
we have talked about that a lot, and at family gatherings as well. How I grew up and didn't have my own room, but now there's more rooms than there are people in the house.
When we moved in, we didn't have our own room either.
That's true.
There's you, me, and Lauren, and Mom
right.
in the same room. So
That's right. Oh, I love it. Well, and so how many siblings do you have?
So let's see. I guess you would say I have 4.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we have a half brother, David.
Okay.
And then 2 sisters, 2 brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because we're going to talk a lot about Feedbac, which is the family band that you guys have been in for, what did we say? 46 years. And then kind of get into some of the Entertainment 180 because I want to know about that name. But first, tell me more, like, where are you in the lineup of all those siblings?
I am, what am I? It's funny because my mom and dad, your grandma.
Yeah, grandma and grandpa.
Had 5 kids, and so they had 3 right away. So that's Elaine, Mark, and then George.
Okay.
And then waited 5 years, and then had me, and then waited 3 years and had Rindy.
Okay.
So I was the baby of the family, but then and then Rindy became the baby when she was born. So I kind of grew up as a baby kid, like the last kid. But then I also, when George was still living at home and Rindy was the baby, I was the middle child for a while.
Okay.
And then when George moved out, finally, then I was the oldest because it was me and Rindy.
So you've had like all the
weird things.
Yeah. Wait, how many years are there between you and George?
5 years, yeah.
Okay. Oh, then 5 years and then 3. Okay.
3 is Rindy, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I don't actually know if I ever knew.
Yeah.
The spacing
We've
of
never
all
had
that.
this conversation before.
I know.
So,
See, this is gonna be fun. But okay, so then were you guys always musical? Like,
so my mom and dad came from a music family. My Grandma Jones and Grandma Jones, they always had guitars around. And when my dad married my mom back in the day, he came into that and he started playing guitar. And of course, he went later on in life. He had a band going. That's kind of what got Feedbac going, is that he had a band that he played with at bars and different places. It was Sam and Phyllis Holmes. And yeah, so they had a little band. They played, and my mom would sing. Him and my mom would sing, and they played jobs and stuff. So that was
So you kind of grew up around that.
Always music. There was always parties at the house, and they would be. In fact, anyway, when I met Mom, her mom's. Well, I don't know. Her mom said that, oh, yeah, that's the house that always has parties. It's just that we had cars there all the time. So anyway, but we always had, someone would always be playing the guitar. And then, of course, Mark and George Elaine played guitar at an early age. And so
that's neat. I know. I never learned guitar. I remember trying to learn guitar once, and I was like, ow, this hurts.
Yeah.
And then people were like, oh, yeah, you keep playing till it doesn't hurt anymore. And I'm like, nah, that's not for me.
And then
No,
Elaine was in Sing Out, which was a group. I don't know much about it, but she was in this big group that was around town. Gary Mason was involved in that. And they went all over with this big group of kids singing. And then that's how she met Lyle.
Her husband? Yeah.
And he was in a band. So they had that music thing going on. And,
that's so neat. So, and then, so growing up with a musical family, always around music, always having people over at the house, parties with music everywhere. I remember growing up and just being in, there was just always people at Grandma and Grandpa's house. Like there was just always, if we went over there were people there, or like they had just left, or they were coming later. A lot of cousins. We have a lot of cousins, so that was fun. We talk about James and I have seen some things online about how there's no more cousins anymore. Like people don't have, there's no cousin because people aren't having as many kids. And so there's not really that, what is it called? It's like the cousin phenomenon or something like that, or lack thereof. Anyway. Yeah. So I have fond memories, and then us growing up around music all the time. Okay. So then tell me, how did you get to Feedbac, the band? Like you grew up playing music.
Well, I didn't grow up playing music.
Well, no, you didn't grow up. You grew
I grew
up
up around music,
around music.
and just so you know, most drummers are frustrated guitarists. So I was the same as you. I don't like, but my thing was I was lazy. I didn't want to practice.
Probably
right?
me too. That's probably what it was.
And so I remember like in grade school, right, when I took trumpet, I took cornet, and with Mr. Walcott.
Oh,
here.
yeah, I
And
know that.
it was at East Side School, and I was down in some little dungeon thing, and I had to read music, and I was like, I could hear it faster than I could read it, so I would just pick it out. So I couldn't see where it was going. I was like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
So then when I went to Central, he said, oh, you should do tuba. So I learned the tuba because it was the same.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh, the same fingerings?
Same. So yeah, you should do
Like
tuba.
tuba?
Yeah. So I played it for like, a week. and I was like, I don't like this. So then I thought, well, I'm going to learn the bass guitar. I'm going to learn bass guitar. And so Valley Music here in town, Dave Hauser had Valley Music, and he was giving lessons. So I went there and took lessons, and he's
Bass
showing
guitar,
me all this
okay.
cool stuff, showing me how to read music. I was like, I don't like this stuff. So I got very frustrated, and
Yeah.
do you want me to keep going on the story?
Yeah, I want to know how it came to.
So then George had taken drums in, I think, in grade school.
Okay.
When you do the music thing, the band thing.
Yeah, like probably had a drum pad and.
He had a drum
did
pad,
the-
and I was like, I do not want to do that because you got to read music and do all that work.
Paradiddle.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
I did not want to do that. So anyway, but I remember we were at one of our cousins down in Salinas, and they had a bar, and they had a band playing in their bar, and we got to go in the bar during the day, play pool, I think, in there. We were goofing around as kids, and they had a drum set, and George sat down at it, and he was playing the drums. I was like, those sound so cool. That sounds so neat.
Yeah.
And then right around high school, I had a friend, Mike Spittle, that had a drum set in his house, and he was showing us, me and Eric Ando, he was showing us how he plays the drums.
Yeah.
And his brother was a guitar player. And so he puts on the song, and it's Highway to Hell by AC/DC.
Oh,
And it's
gosh.
da-na-na, dee, dee, da-na-na, dee, 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 da-na-na, da-da-da, da-da-da, dee, dee, dee. I was like, I can do that. I can do it. Let me try.
Yeah.
And so I got sat down, and it took me a while, but I was getting it. I was like, I could do this. I could
Just
do
listening,
this.
just
I don't
listening to
have,
it.
I don't
Yeah.
have to read music. I don't have to do anything. So anyway, then fast forward a little bit, we had this family reunion, and
Another
it's
family
basically Feedbac's first gig, really, right? Because my dad had been playing the band, like I said,
Okay.
and he had this music equipment. He had a PA. And so we all went there for a big family reunion. My grandma's, all their people, and they set up the PA, and Elaine and Mark and George, they all played music.
Yeah.
And so my mom, I love her to death, but she was going, Todd, come up here and play the bass. You can come and play. And I'm like, no, I can't. I don't
I can
know
see
how-
Grandma
no,
doing
no,
that.
no.
Just
Come on,
just
Todd, come and play, come on. No, so I left. I think I must have been driving then, so must have been like a sophomore in high school. I was so embarrassed I left. There's no way.
Because your mom's calling you up
So
there.
then after that thing, people were saying, you guys should get a band together. You should get a band together. And so Elaine and George, they said to me, hey, if we get a drum set, will you learn how to play the drums? And I was like, I can play Highway to Hell.
Yeah. You know that one.
I got that down.
Yeah.
So yeah, then we bought a cheap set of drums. We played in my mom and dad's bedroom. So I was back in the closet playing.
Oh, for the sound?
Yeah, because we didn't. And then my dad built a whole room for us
Oh, wow.
to play in. And then I got another drum set. And
Was that so it was in that house, the room, was that the room with the blue carpet?
down the hallway.
Yeah.
Down the hallway to the right.
Oh, okay.
All the way at the end to the right. And that
Okay.
was, he had added on.
Okay. Because
his
then
house.
it got moved to the other room, was the music room. Because
Yeah,
when did he start playing the steel guitar?
So right about the time that we started Feedbac, he was playing with us and he was doing the steel guitar.
Oh, okay.
So he was in our band. It was me,
Yeah.
George, Elaine, Lyle, and my dad.
Yeah. Oh,
And that's where we got the name Feedbac, actually, is we took all our middle initials.
Oh.
So F was Franklin for my dad.
Oh, that's right.
And
Okay.
then E is Elaine. And then Rendy came along later. We used E for Rendy Ellen.
Okay.
And then
Or middle name.
D is for DeVoll. And then B is for Brent, which is Lyle.
Okay.
And then A is for Albert, George.
Oh. Well, then what about you? Oh,
Clint-
C. C at the end.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Clinton.
Yes, that's right. What?
No one ever likes their middle name. You ever
I
notice that?
know. I know.
Yours
but
is
that's
cool, though.
but that was okay, so you
Sorry.
used the middle name. What is Albert George's middle?
Yeah, Albert. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So is it everyone's middle names?
Yeah, everybody's
Okay,
middle
you
initials.
said that and I was trying to think.
Sorry, did I say A for George?
Maybe. No, you said Albert. I was just trying
Oh,
to track.
Albert, yeah.
So Franklin is grandpa's middle name.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway,
if I
my
ever
dad
knew
played with
that.
us. Yeah, it's cool. He's playing the steel guitar, and we're
That's cool.
And
And
so
it's
we-
Feedbac with the C, not with
right.
CK.
Not
Which
a
I
K.
also
We
think
had,
that.
my mom and dad didn't have enough kids, I guess. Yeah.
Well, and it's kind of funny even the double meaning, because you're like, oh, there's a little bit of feedback.
Feedback and feedback, yeah.
Feedback. That's
Yeah.
neat. Who came up? Do you remember?
I
Like
don't
sitting
know. We were
in-
all talking.
Yeah.
What's the name going to be? And
Yeah, that's neat.
someone probably said it, and they were like, "Oh yeah, that's cool.
That's
yeah. Oh,
over.
we could do this."
That's neat. Oh, I love that.
Elaine and George could probably tell you. I don't remember. I was too young.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and if you were in high school too, you're probably like,
I was like 16 when
Yeah.
we started playing in bars and stuff.
oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Do they let the band?
We had to sit at a
Come
certain
in?
table. So Rendy and
Okay.
I, once Rendy joined the band, we had to sit off to a certain table, and we couldn't. It was weird.
Yeah, you could. Yeah. Well, that makes sense.
So then we start. Want me to keep going or?
Yeah. Tell me more. I will tell you when I have the next question.
So then we were like, well, okay, we're going to play. What are we going to do? Oh, we're going to play a job. So there was a place downtown called BJ's. What is it now? It's called, what is that? I think it's Daydreams.
Oh, Daydreams, which
Yeah.
used to be Daydreams, and now it's. Oh, I can't remember. Farmhouse Cottage, maybe?
Anyway, I
Yeah.
think it's still the
Same building.
same sign out there.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it used to say BJ's. It was a
Yeah,
bar.
I think it still says Daydreams, but yeah.
And I think on Sunday nights or one night a week they had a talent
Mm-hmm.
show. You could go there and play. So we went and played like 3 songs.
Oh, that's fun.
And I remember because when I got my first drum set, it was so bad. I had to lay a towel over the hi-hat. It was actually like a
Oh.
T-shirt that I laid over it
Yeah,
so that it didn't sound like
Oh.
it was better.
that's funny.
And so this guy, I used his drum set. So we sat down, we played, and I was going, oh, I could do.
Oh, that's
neat,
funny.
So
Yeah.
we bought a drum set after that. But we played that show, that talent show. We did like 3 songs, first time live in front of people.
Oh, that's
Then our first job was Sutton's Corner. It was a bar up on
Okay.
Olive Highway, and it's tore down now. It's not even there anymore.
Oh, okay.
Where you turn to go to Over School. Is that Over Road?
Yeah.
Right there on the corner
Yeah.
was Sutton's Corner. And it's so funny because my dad was a manager. And
That's
so we were
funny.
playing Friday and Saturday night. And so the first night, Friday night, the guy that owned it said, you'll get what comes in the door. We'll charge $1 cover charge, and then that'll be your guys'
Oh.
deal. So the first night, there was
Yeah.
probably like 20, 25 people or something. So we got
Okay.
$25 to
Just share amongst all you. Okay.
And so then my dad was like, he tells the story. I mean, he told the story.
Yeah.
He said, well, I talked to the guy and I said, these kids they're putting a lot of work in. They need more than that. They need $50. $50 guaranteed. And so the guy goes, okay, no door, just you want the $50? Yeah. Well, then the next night, Saturday, he said he sat there and counted the people coming through, and there was probably 100 people.
Oh, no. So you lost money on that deal.
Yeah. He would always tell that story. So that was
funny.
the first place we played live, and then it just went from there. And
yeah, that's cool. When did you practice? Like, where was like?
Well, then my dad built that music room for us. You remember where the jukebox was and everything?
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, we would practice there all the time. All the time.
Well, if you were still in school, would you go after school or
I lived at home.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true.
So I just go out, play my drums,
just go and practice. That's fun.
And that was almost like every Sunday or every Saturday, everyone would get together and we'd, it was like a family event because we're all
because you're all playing your stuff. I love that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then you were a part of that, girl, right? Because you
because we started. Yeah, you started bringing us places. I remember falling asleep one time on the waterbed, or you put me on the water. Someone put me on the waterbed. I don't remember, but we were talking about the waterbeds the other day. For some reason, I was like, "Oh yeah, my grandparents had a waterbed. It had like a red velvety." Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, because when I was saying they got that. I was in there because Mom and Dad had another phone. If I wanted to go in there and talk on the phone in private, I'd sit in there. Well, I had a pen in my hand for some reason, and I was sitting there. I would pushing it in the bedspread. Yeah, and I pushed it all the way down, and it stayed there. And I thought, oh, that's interesting. It's stuck in, and I thought,
oh no,
I wonder if I just pulled it out and didn't think anything more. Well, the next day, my mom was saying, I don't know what's going on. I thought I wet the bed, but I think the water has a leak in it. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I pushed up in.
Dude, could they patch it? Like,
I think so. I think they patched it, but I think you had to drain it to patch it. I don't know.
Oh gosh, yeah. Why do they even have waterbeds anymore? Why would I don't know. That doesn't.
I inherited that waterbed, and because when we switched rooms, I got that room and I got the waterbed, and then when we got married, I rented an apartment and I took it to the apartment.
Oh, that's funny.
And we're going off track.
No,
but it's interesting because to put that waterbed in the apartment upstairs, I had to get. He said waterbed insurance.
Oh.
Well, it's just like homeowners and just some kind of insurance. So I go into the insurance place. I go, I need waterbed insurance. Here I am, 19 years old. I need waterbed insurance. And she's like,
what?
What
is that? Because they didn't want to just spill it over. That's funny. Well, no, I'm sure some people watching this, it's going to trigger a memory. They were like, oh, waterbeds. I don't know. I just think that's funny.
In the 70s, of course, we had waterbeds.
Yeah, which doesn't seem like they'd be very comfortable. I'll be honest. You're just laying.
Well,
you're like
the new ones. Yeah, didn't have the. When they started becoming more popular, they got smart and they put little chambers in there so that when you pushed on this side, it didn't go.
Oh, it didn't make.
Because it would.
I'm like, have you ever tried to get on a float thing?
Oh, the heater. Yeah, you could heat it, but it takes like 2 days to heat that water up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like heating a hot tub.
Yeah, it was too cold. Yeah,
it was too cold to lay on it.
Just a sheet on top of a sack of water.
So funny, yeah.
Another funny story. Sorry, this isn't what we're supposed to talk about.
No, I love it.
So we talked her grandpa. We used to go after we got married. We went and stayed with him in Marysville, and we talked him into buying one so that we'd have a place to sleep on the waterbed. And so I set it all up and I start filling it. You fill it with a hose from the outside and you drag the hose to the house.
Oh my gosh. That feels dangerous.
We used to go down there and do work for him outside and everything. So I'm filling it and I'm out there weed eating, while it's filling. And he comes out.
No.
He's just standing there. He's so nice. And he goes, hey, how full is that supposed to get? And I go,
no.
I forgot. I go, that's like a big.
Oh no. Like it's just blown up like a balloon. Did it stretch it out? That's so funny.
turned it off, took off the hose, and let it drain back out. But
That's so
it was
funny.
scary.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. How
You're
yeah.
bringing up all these memories now. That's weird.
That's so funny. Oh, well, I love it. Well, okay, so kind of moving into our next question is like, okay, grew up in this region. You can't really remember when you were 2, but then moved here. So been in Oroville pretty much all your life. I'm sure you have some hidden gems that maybe not enough people know about. Like, if you'd be willing to share, do you have a hidden gem?
I would just say that what we discovered in the last couple of years is that Daniel and his history of Oroville.
Daniel
tours.
Ballard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like a hidden. I didn't know about. In fact, Mark Brown is the one that
Told
us about that. You know,
He does the historical Oroville walking tours.
Yeah,
Right? Or they're all walking tours?
yeah.
Yeah.
So we started doing that with the perennials. And,
Yes. Perennials
yeah.
is the name of a group.
Yeah, our 55 and older group.
Yeah.
And so we started, and that's really a cool thing. Everybody should go on that. It's free. I mean, they ask for donations at the end, but
yeah.
that you can learn
Yeah.
all about Oroville. What have we done so far? We've done State Theater. We've done the we did the Copa. Well,
Yeah. He does
we did the Eagles Hall.
He does a ghost tour
Yeah.
every year. That one's really big. I think that one sells out. They do it multiple days. They did this building.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he came in.
We didn't go on that one.
I think that was probably before you were.
We
doing
did that one where the house was cut in half and moved.
Oh,
We did that big Victorian house out in Thermalito.
Oh, yeah,
all the
yeah.
stuff you don't know. Oh yeah,
Electric
the electric
bridge.
down
Okay.
at the river bend.
Yeah. And he's on the historical society, so he has all of these just great access to all of the
he's
history
really
and
good.
everything.
He has all the history. He has pictures and
Does
if
his
you wanna learn
research.
about this town. You can learn through that.
Yeah, historical Oroville walking tours. That's great. Oh, that's a great hidden gem. I
Yeah.
love that. That is something that I don't think enough people know about. I love it. Okay, well, so moving into kind of your business nugget, because you've been in Feedbac, which you're still in Feedbac, and you've been doing that for 46 years, like we said, and just for so long. But then you've kind of branched off and done Entertainment 180. And so if you could, in relation to that, just speaking of that specifically, what is your elevator pitch? Like, what do you were going to try to get a gig. Like, what would you say to someone?
Well, I like entertaining. I like to play music that people like to hear. And so it's all cover tunes that everybody knows. In fact, I get comments all the time that,
Yeah.
hey, you play the stuff that we know, you know. So it's a lot of 70s, 80s music. But yeah, it's for anything, for any venue, for any wedding, any private party. So same thing as Feedbac.
Yeah.
So it's just an extension of that. So if they want a live band, we can do Feedbac too.
Yeah. No, I love that. So tell me, well, and before I move on, but Entertainment 180, where did that name come from?
Where did that name come from? Well, I could say I stole it. Can I say that?
Sure, yeah, you can say that.
So off of Parks and Rec, he calls it, what is it? Entertainment 720.
Oh, yeah.
Entertainment 720, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Entertainment 720, spinning around or whatever.
Uh-huh.
I like to think of Entertainment 180 because it is kind of unique because I'm just playing the drums to backing tracks. So
okay, you're one-man band.
One
is
man
what it
band.
is.
So
yeah.
as people they walking down the street and they hear me, they kind of turn their head, right? They do a 180. Wait.
Oh, 180, yeah. Huh?
How's that guy doing that? You
Yeah.
know? In fact, one of the guys at the farmer's market said that. I don't get it. What
Yeah,
are you
what are
doing?
you doing?
So
And it's fun to watch because you've played at the farmers markets. You've played in front of my building before a couple times, which has been really fun. And then at Union, you've played a few different times.
and I will be at the Union on the 20th of this month.
Of
so
March, yes. Was that a Saturday or Friday?
It's a Friday night. Friday night, 6 to 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll bring that back around too. We'll
Okay.
remind everyone at the end too. But yeah, okay. I wanted to get that. I like that they do a 180 because it's kind of hard when you're walking by and you're like,
You know the song, but
Yeah.
Who's that sing? Wait, what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when do you practice all that and everything too? I
When
mean,
do
now.
I practice?
Yeah. How often would you say you practice?
As
I
much
know.
as I can, because practice makes perfect, but I'm not perfect. But
Practice
the more
makes better.
practice, yeah, practice makes better. Yeah, it takes you think, oh, it's backing tracks. It's just you're just doing karaoke. It takes a lot. This is actually harder to do than being in feedback is
Yeah.
easier because everybody follows me.
I was gonna
But
say,
these
yeah.
backing tracks, I have to follow them. And
Yeah, that's true, huh? Because even when you're playing together in a band, like if someone you can kind of fumble through it and you can all kind of, if there is a mistake, you can kind of cover for each other.
Yeah.
And then with this, it's like, no, if this is a track, it doesn't stop for you.
Yeah. And I make mistakes.
Well, but you being in the.
Oh, actually, I don't make mistakes.
Oh,
when I'm playing the drums.
Drums.
I don't make mistakes when I'm playing the drums.
I make spontaneous creative decisions. That's good. I like that. Well, I think you have to do that with entertainment industry anyway, right? Like you've got to be flexible, and then you might have someone from the crowd who's like, "Hey, play this," blah, blah, and then you got to interact with them.
Yeah.
Or maybe you have someone. I think a lot about that with comedians is, they might have a heckler or someone that's not, is heckling. I don't know. How do you describe a heckler?
Yep.
Someone or maybe somebody who's enjoyed the drinks a little too much, and then they're like getting a little obnoxious. You probably have to think quick on your feet.
Yeah.
Right. So.
Yeah. There's a channel that I watch called Pro Muso, and this guy he's not in the States, but he goes over all that stuff. It's a really good channel, and he addresses all that stuff.
Like how to.
Yeah, it's really helped me a lot. I mean, okay, this just.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Let's go. Yeah. Go with it. I love it. Which one thing that we didn't talk, but even as growing up, was you did. I know you talked about talent shows with Feedbac, but we've done talent shows at like the church and other things. And you would always go on be involved in the youth group and stuff there too. And so we would do these mall hunts, and you had these great disguises that was all just, and it was always like an act too. Like you would interact with the people in the that would come by. I don't know. It was just fun. In a lot of ways, it's made me not so scared to be in front of people. I mean, I'm always nervous. Oh, like nervous, but I don't like nervous and excited are like kind of one and the same. I think, it's like, oh, I'm nervous because I don't want to mess up, but also I'm excited to do this. I don't know. It's a weird.
Yeah. It's
combo.
like, can I do it? And prove to yourself that you can do it.
Yeah.
But I'm scared to death every time.
Which is funny because you've been doing this for so long.
I know. I'm always scared. Yeah. It's funny because I'm annoying. Like as a kid growing up, I was annoying. That's why I didn't want to have boys, because I knew how. I mean, your boys are great, but I did not want to have boys because boys are so annoying. And I was that kid that was the annoying kid. Yeah. But yet, if you give me a microphone and say, "Okay, now do it in front of people," it's like, no, I can't do that.
Yeah. Which we didn't talk about your kids, and we're going to get into mining of the heart.
I have wonderful kids.
So if you don't know, my dad has four girls. Yes. And I'll let you share, and then we'll get into the mining of the heart. But four girls.
Well, I told my mom when I was like 12 or 13, I think, I said, I'm going to grow up, get married, and have 4 girls.
That's called, I mean, in today's age, we say that's manifesting.
That's all I ever wanted to do, because I was around family. All I wanted to do is follow my brothers and sisters' I wanted to grow up, get married, and have kids. That's all I wanted to do ever. That's why I didn't get a career till I was 30, because I wanted to have a family life. And God sent me lucky. So.
Lucky. Yeah. Also middle name.
Yeah.
I think that's it. Yeah. I love it. Well, as we get into kind of a little bit deeper mining of the heart, when you think about music, and you can either talk about Feedbac, or I think it's kind of both a Feedbac, Entertainment 180, all of it together. why did you choose this? I mean, you have a career at the hospital. You learned extra, you did all of those things, but then this is something that's always been part of your life. Like, why did you now decide to go into doing this as entertaining and singing and playing music?
Well, like you said, at the church, doing the talent shows, doing, I did stand up for a while. I did a thing where remember that?
Yeah,
was
I
just
remember that.
I just stole material, but
But
I wanted
all
to
the
get
good
up in
ones
front of
do.
people and see, because that is the scariest thing for me ever. So it's like a challenge. I want to see if I can do it. Just want to see, and it's hard because when you think, oh, I got this, and you practice at home and you're really good, and then when the lights go on, your brain freezes.
Yeah, what is it? Why does it do that?
And then you do it, and then you get a couple laughs when I did the stand up, or if I play music, and you get some feedback. Then you kind of think, okay, well, maybe I can. So this is just an extension of feedback. A lot of the songs that I do in Entertainment 180 have a bunch of horns and all this other stuff that we don't have in feedback. But I want to do the song. I like the song. I want to play it.
Yeah.
And so I thought, well, I'll just do that just to play. Plus, I started out just to practice at home by myself. I didn't need the whole band there. And then there's just a lot of songs that I like to play. So
So you've grown a lot since the AC/DC.
Yeah, I don't do any AC/DC. No.
Not that I do.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the lights and when that comes on. Have you ever like got done and then been like, I don't remember any of it?
Well, I know where you're going. I think there's a thing.
Yeah.
That because when I led worship at the church too, that was. There's this thing about not being ready, and so you're doing stuff and your brain kind of doesn't want, when you have to read words and play a musical instrument and sing all at the same time. You can't see yourself, and I think that's what you're talking about. You can't see yourself. You don't know how, but there is a cool thing that once you're rehearsed enough, that you're in that groove, and you can get outside of yourself and go, oh, that sounds good. Oh, do one of these. Try that.
Oh,
your voice, your mind tells you, throw this in there.
Yeah.
And I love being at that point, because then you're creative as you're doing it.
Yeah.
But when you're a robot and you're just trying to go,
right.
Did I say that right? Did I do it? That's when you mess up, because you're thinking, oh, I messed up there. Did they hear that? Did they?
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking of that with, I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm thinking of that even with Feedbac. You guys have rehearsed and played together for so long that now you can be, you just having fun.
Yeah.
I mean, not that you weren't having fun before, but it's so
some
rehearsed.
songs, we just go, oh, we could play this in our sleep.
Yeah.
But it's funny because we have to watch ourselves because we're older now. And you take it for granted. Oh, yeah, we can do that. And then we start doing it. We go, wait, how did that? What were we supposed to do? What was the word? What was the second?
Yeah. So it might take you just a minute to brush it off and be like, oh, yeah. Get back into it. But that's funny.
Yeah.
No, I love that. Well, thank you. Well, okay. So we're going to take a quick break to hear a word from our sponsors. Don't forget to like and subscribe, or send this to someone who is thinking about going into music, or who is just super excited to maybe pick up a pair of drumsticks, or even a bass, or a tuba even. But we'll be right back from after these messages. This episode is brought to you by Erin Lackey Photography. That's me. I'm the photographer. This is my studio. We have a studio here in downtown Oroville, and I love photographing families, high school seniors, and pets. And you know what is right around the corner? The holidays. You're going to want to have somebody document those memories for you. Do you have a kid who's missing their front teeth? now's the time to get them in for a portrait session. Do you have maybe a tween who is gawky and awkward? That phase doesn't last that long. You're going to want to have them in to have that documented. Even though they may not want to, you're going to want to. What about a high school senior who's getting ready to graduate in 2026? You're going to want to have them come in and we can have a consultation and we can talk about all the amazing things that we can do for your high school senior to make their year the best. Maybe you have a family and you haven't had portraits for, 5-10 years, maybe never. I have clients that have never had a family portrait. Come, let's talk. Let's have a conversation and we can plan where these portraits will live in your home. Last thing, if you are a business owner, maybe you're a professional. Maybe you haven't had a business portrait or a headshot or some branding images for a while. Let's talk. We can make that happen for you so you have amazing portraits to put online for your social media, all of those things. I can't wait to talk to you and we can have a conversation and see what that will look like. Ultimately, it was hard to get me on this podcast. I was very busy. This is a busy time of year. And so, they're lucky that I said yes to come on and be an advertising business. There's other businesses that really wanted this spot, but I took it from them. So maybe you'll be the next one to advertise here. Okay, back to the episode. And we're back. And we are here with my dad, who is sharing a little bit about his music business. And I'm just going to say it's a music business. Like, it's what you're doing. It's this band. It's one-man band, Entertainment 180. But also, before we kind of continue on, I would love for you, if you're willing, to share a little bit more about your girls, about your daughters.
Oh,
and how it relates to music, because that's part of the story, because that we all have some relation to the musical arts, to something creative. So yeah.
Well, yeah, you can't be related to a DeVoll and not have music in your blood.
Yeah,
right? You bleed notes, right?
Yes, it's true. Yeah.
Yeah, so no, when you guys were little, you were around music, and I know we encouraged you to play. What's the first thing you played? Was a flute, right?
It was a flute, yeah.
It was a flute. And I was so pumped that you were reading music. I thought, this will be good. They'll read music.
But it was hard.
Yeah. But you did good.
I was
and your
frustrated
too.
too.
Your kids are doing good too. They're reading it, because it just, you can always play by ear, but it's so good if you could start out reading music and that. And then you were in the band. Then Lauren was in the band as well, and that was so fun to go all to all the competitions you guys were in with the high school, and then
band.
you met James, and James was in the band, and, and he's got music in his blood. Obviously, he's so musically inclined. And then Shannon was not so much music. She was, more sports than that. But she did wind up going to college and was in music business. So she's like mom, kind of behind the scenes. And she did the big, huge Agape Fest back there. And, so she was,
she organized a couple concerts here at the local at the churches. Like, she brought all these bands in to. I mean, they were smaller concerts, but it was, and
she could play too. She could play. She was like me and just didn't want to practice so much. And then Kristen with music too, and now she's making magic down in Anaheim and
Disneyland,
doing a lot of musical shows and stuff down there too. So
creative,
always, and you guys have always been independent too. I mean, you with this business here, and Lauren's got her business going, and us working for the city as well. And then, of course, Shannon's not around anymore, but she's in heaven, so she's checking us out. And then Kristen, who goes off on their own and gets a job at Disneyland. I mean,
I know.
I couldn't have done that. I've been in the same place, right?
I know.
I grew up.
Well, yes.
I mean, you guys have went all over, and Lauren and Buster went to Korea. I mean, you guys are adventurous, I have to say.
Well, part of it is too probably just creating that stable, that stable life, and then I mean, like I said, not moving around. I mean, not to say that people who do move around, that they can't go out and do something like this, but I think just having that safety made me feel more secure in being able to take risks, and do things that are like, well, I could try this, and if I mess up, well, ultimately in the back of my mind, I knew that my parents love me no matter what. So thanks for that, Mom, Dad. Oh gosh, you said something else, and I can't remember what it was.
Well, I'm thinking musically, Tyler DeVoll's a big, huge, has his one-man show. He does all of her plays everywhere too. And that's George, my brother. So, I mean, it's just grown from there. And everybody.
Andy, I mean, she sings like we did our graduation. We sang, I forget, we wrote and performed a song at our graduation.
Yeah.
She did the majority of that. I remember what I was going to say with Disneyland. Titus, because talk about getting a job at Disneyland. I've been talking, Titus, our oldest, I've been trying to put a bug in his ear of like, hey, they have the Disneyland band. They have the quartet, or they have that brass band that gets out and plays. Anyway, so I've just been like, that's a job that people have. Like, why not you? So trying to plant those seeds. He seemed actually really excited about it. So we'll see.
The coolest thing was remember Eric's wedding, and you and James and Shannon.
Oh yeah,
played
Uncle
too,
Eric,
Shannon and Lauren and Krista, and we played the
California Dreamin'.
Yeah,
Is that it?
And then we did play that funky music.
Oh,
and you
that's
guys
right.
That's
That's
doing
right.
the horns and stuff.
That was
fun. You were in Feedback, see? So
that's
cool.
right. I've been in Feedback. I totally see. Look at that. I'm glad that. Well, so moving into our next segment. With this one is called Fool's Gold. So Fool's Gold. This is any lessons learned, any regrets you have, challenges, or something. Like if you could, someone going into this space now, like what do they have? Is there a shortcut? Like, could you tell them, don't do this, instead do this? I don't know. Does that make sense, that question?
Yeah,
Lessons
someone's doing it and they're like me and they're scared, I would just say, just start where you're at right now. Just start. Like Shannon would say, just do something.
Just do something.
Just start where you're at. Whatever you, even if you don't have everything you need, all the equipment you need, just start it. Because once you get started, then you'll get going. And you'll go, well, I got to have this. And I didn't have all the stuff I have now.
Or even your first drum set.
It was a little tiny drum set we bought at a yard sale. It was like $25, I think.
Oh, wow.
And it was probably worth about 20.
20, and you paid 25.
Anyway, but we moved from there. But if I had never done that, we would never start. So you just got to get started right where you're at. Just start right now where you're at. You're thinking about it. You're thinking, well, as soon as I get this, then I'll do it. No, just start.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that. Okay, well, we're heading into our Gold Rush round. Cha, 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 cha.
Okay.
So this is the one where you were not given these questions beforehand. I'm going to ask you best, and you have to just say the first thing that comes to your mind.
I'm so indecisive.
Indecisive. It's okay. Just the first thing that comes to your mind. It can even, even if it's not related. Just if I say that, I'm going to say best blank.
Bicycle.
Yes, that's it. Okay. All right, are we ready? Now, this is your opportunity to plug people, plug organizations, plug businesses, whatever around Butte County. But also, if it's not the first thing that comes to your mind, that's okay too. All right. You ready? Best coffee.
Mom's coffee.
Aw, she's right there.
Well, that's the only place I don't
that.
drink coffee outside of
That's
the
true.
home. Yeah.
That's actually yes. I mean, that helps that she brings it to you every morning. That's wonderful. Okay. Best hiking spot.
Do I look like I hike?
Well, but you ride your bike.
Yeah.
Best place to ride your bike.
I like riding on the bank of the river.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like to ride down there. Of course, I ran on the street though.
Okay.
They go down there and then just look at the river.
Just
and,
look at the
yeah,
river. All right.
right
Hey,
down
that works. I love it. Okay, fine. Best burger.
Best burger, I'd have to say the Boss Burger.
The Boss Burger.
Yeah.
They've got the sauce too. There's sauce there that I
Yeah.
really like. Best local event.
Best local event. Best local event. I like the Union. She's having
Yeah?
music. Luisa's having music there all the time now.
Yeah.
And I think there's a band playing one-man show on March 20th.
Yes, on March 20th. March 20th, Entertainment 180,
Yeah.
which is a Friday. We'll be there from what time did you say?
6 to 8.
6 to 8.
No, but
Mhm.
she's done good. We drove by there last night and there was a girl playing guitar.
Okay.
Can't remember her name.
We,
But
we were there this weekend and it was Emma and Will were there.
oh, was that
Mhm.
Friday?
Maybe?
Because this was Saturday. Yeah, Saturday.
Was it Saturday? When
Saturday
did we
night.
go? Okay, yeah, it was this weekend.
Anyway, she's
Yeah.
she's doing good by if you just keep going with the music, the people will come,
Yeah.
And there's been more and more people down there, so
That are showing up. I love
Yeah.
it. Best camping spot.
best camping. I have to be partial to Potato Patch,
Uh-huh.
just because we went there, when you guys
Yeah.
were little.
Do they
Yeah.
have the big rocks? Was that the place with the rocks that we could just I remember we were doing parkour on the rocks
Oh,
as
yeah,
little
yeah,
kids.
yeah.
We're like just
Yeah,
running
because there's
on
a
the rocks.
stream there. You can go down there to
Yeah.
the river and the water. And
I would
but I don't
agree
know. I
with
haven't been
that.
there in a while. We usually go to Lake of the Spring, or Little Grass Valley. Lake of the Springs is Thousand Trails.
Oh yeah.
But Little Grass Valley.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you like
that's-
that one too.
That's good.
Okay. Best grocery store.
Best grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
I don't shop.
When you have to run in
Grocery
and get
outlet,
something.
Mom says
Grocery outlet. Okay. Yes, we
Yeah.
love grocery outlet. Best Mexican food.
Mexican food. Well, I really like Grande Burger as far
Oh,
as
yeah.
good food.
You wouldn't think they have Mexican food there.
It seems like a
they do.
Mexican food will be good for a while, and then it isn't. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But you'd say Grande Burger for Mexican food.
Yeah. I would
Okay.
say, yeah.
Best breakfast.
My own.
It's good. You make some good biscuits and gravy, and
yeah.
every year at Thanksgiving, you host
Yeah.
you and Mom host what 50-ish people,
Yes.
more than that
yeah.
sometimes, and you have your omelet station, and
Mhm.
you can't come. Sorry, you have to be invited. Oh yes, and it benefits the Northwest SPCA. Have people bring stuff to donate. So, yes,
If I had to plug a place, I really like the where is it we went? Ethan's, yeah.
oh yeah, Ethan's is
they
good.
have a really good breakfast.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do have a good breakfast. Best customer service.
Best customers. Who is it? Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah, the Hawaiian barbecue. What is it?
oh, Hawaiian pokey. What's it called?
Yeah, used to be Long John Silver. See, my memory's
Yes.
good for way back.
Yeah.
But like short term.
Yeah.
But
What
and the
is
guy in there is so helpful.
Really?
He yeah.
Luau Hawaian
Yeah,
barbecue.
Yeah.
Best customer service.
Yes.
All
he's
right.
so. I mean, yeah. We ordered, and then we're out there talking. I saw Dan Harvey there actually.
Yeah.
And I hadn't seen him for a while. I was talking to him, and the guy brings me. Here you go. Rather than saying your order's ready, he
Yeah.
brought it out to us. And
Yeah.
I just thought that was, and he was super helpful with the menu and everything. Yeah, really good, really good service.
Having been, which we didn't go into this, but having been a manager of many different places, but the one I'm thinking of is the movie theater back in the day, Feather River Cinemas. Dad was also my boss in multiple different venues. Anyway, businesses. But I was thinking about like you had ingrained that into us when we would work at the movie theater of like, you got time to lean, you got time to clean, or like go out when there was stuff out, when there's popcorn on the ground, like go sweep it up.
Yeah.
And if you just take that initiative, even just like the smallest little, oh, here's your food, like
Yeah. Yeah.
then you
just
get best customer service.
be a host. Yeah, be a host. Like you're having people to your house, host them. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like that. Best I have two more. Best sunset spot. Can you see the sunset from your house?
I think your backyard is pretty cool.
Oh, well, I'll take that. I receive that.
Yeah.
Our backyard is
anywhere
pretty
out-
nice.
Yeah, or like the 4x, anywhere out there because there's no trees or anything. It's just
It's just the hills, the
just-
sugar
and
loafs.
The sun's going down. It's nice.
Yeah. I would agree with that. Okay, last one, which I know you can talk about this if you want to. Best high school.
Best high school. Oh, okay. So here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
Well, I went
Buckle
to
up.
I went to LP for through halfway through my sophomore year.
Okay.
When I graduated from Central, all my friends were going to Oroville, and I went to LP because of where we lived.
Where you lived, yeah.
And then I met a bunch of people at LP, but I was trying to go to Oroville all that whole time, and I finally got my mom talked and let me go to Oroville, so then I switched to Oroville.
Yeah.
And this is, my friends had all met
Made
other
friends.
friends,
Oh,
so then
right.
I met new people. I met some people
Yeah.
from Thermalito, and then we became
Yeah.
friends, and
Yeah.
then I knew people at LP. So it's all to me, they're the same. It's the same.
Yeah.
stuff.
We're all in the same town.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We went to both schools. I mean, that's what I say too with James and I, with the band. It's like the band is combined. It's like,
Yeah, I think that's so cool.
Yeah. We're all rooting for each other.
And it's all grades too. You're freshman, sophomore.
Yeah. Yeah. All in the band. I love it. Well, okay. So as we're nearing the end, what is your golden nugget of wisdom? Which we kind of talked about this before, but your best piece of advice for people listening. I know you said just start. Like that was kind of going back to the like in the Fool's Gold section, but I don't know. If you did you want to elaborate on that?
I think that's, when you talk about looking back, what would I have done different? Well, if you, because I do that a lot. I wish I would have played football better. I wish I would have, but then it would be a different life right now.
Right.
So I'm really happy with my life. I'm happy with the journey I went down. So I would say just live life right now. Be happy with what you have right now. And if you want to do some stuff, then do it. Quit thinking about it.
Quit thinking about it. Do it.
Just try.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid of the haters, right?
Mm.
It's really easy to listen to the haters and say, yeah, they're right. I'm no good. But no, just do it. And surround yourself with people that will encourage you, not bring you down.
Yeah. Good. I love that, Dad. That's great. Okay, well, now here's this part to claim your gold. Put your stake in the ground. How do people find you? How do people? I know. We're gonna get on this.
I know. I make this big
But-
speech about just do it. And I don't have a YouTube channel. I mean, I have a channel, but it's not really.
Yeah,
set
you
up.
haven't
I mean,
uploaded
You can go to
videos
Todd
for-
DeVoll and find the YouTube channel, but I don't have any videos there. They're like some old stuff that.
That's okay. Well, we
Very
got
different.
videos.
Yeah.
We can. But if people wanted to, where can they? Can they
Just call me.
Just call.
I always answer my phone. I always answer my
Call
phone. So,
me.
yeah.
Call me. Got the Beatles. Never mind. Yeah. Okay. But you're gonna be at Union
Yeah.
on March 20th
Yeah. Come by and say hi.
on Friday. And are you planning to do farmers market again?
Yes.
'Kay.
Yeah. When they start up again, she wanted me to come back. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I was trying to. We'll get some social media up soon. We'll do at Entertainment 180 if that's available.
Okay.
I think that'd be a good
You help me
handle.
out. Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll do that. Yeah, but in the
Because
meantime,
I'm ready to go. I'm just waiting on you.
I know. That's
Just
it. We're
kidding.
just waiting on you. But that's it. I mean, you can like and subscribe to this podcast, and you can send this episode to somebody if you wanted to spread the
Yeah,
word about
that's a good
Entertainment
idea.
180
Yeah.
and feedback and all the things. Well, thank you, Dad,
No,
for
thank
saying yes to
you.
this.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so
cool.
fun.
Yeah.
And thank you, more importantly, for having a heart of gold.
Yeah.
Yay! Are you recording this?
Oh.
Oopsies.
Okay, I'll be up. I got you.
Yeah. You can do it. Video in this way. You could do some in that way if you want, but yeah, do that way for me. I'm interviewing you, so people get to know you.
Now I am nervous. No.
It's fun.
Do you want to sit here?
See now, this is the little. Are you okay?
Yeah. You need glasses, James. I see you squinting a little bit.
So we're just
Just
having
get
a
it over
conversation.
with.